Hi, hello. How are you? I believe you just finished the screening of a film, is that true?
Yes.
Oh, yes? In this Audi?
Yes.
Okay, so are you ready for a wonderful conversation with the one and only, the gentleman that needs no introduction? We have with here present today Majid Majidi, a man who... that's right, give it up. A man who needs no introduction in the world of cinema, somebody who has made films that have been acclaimed worldwide, globally, but also somebody who's made films that have struck a chord personally with millions of viewers across the world. And on a personal note, he gave me my birth in films, really. You know, he was the man who gave me my first big role, and for that I will always, hold him in a very special place in my heart. And I'm very honored that Jagran allowed me to have this conversation with Majidi sir in front of all of you. So with no further ado, we shall welcome on stage the one and only Majid Majidi, please. We also have us Dr. Leila Mustafi, who will be interpreting for him today. So she is essentially your voiced vocal today. So big round of applause for her, please. Salam Agha. How are you feeling today, sir? Good. That's Majidi sir for you. Monosyllabic answers. It's such an honor to be here today with you. It's been nearly 5 years since I had the privilege of working with you. I have a lot of questions I'll be picking your brain with today. And I'm certain that we will have a lot of questions from the crowd as well. I've been told there are many film aspirants, there are many aspiring film directors, filmmakers, journalists. Is that true? Show of hands? All right. Okay, so we will also open it up to the crowd for some questions at the end. I'm going to pick my little notepad out. So,
I'm so happy to be behind you, with you. India is always very memorable country for me, and it still is. I'm so happy that I could get to interact with Indian audience with my movies. Today is very wonderful and beautiful day for me. Because as soon as I saw Ishaan here with me, I remember the memories I had from the first day I met Ishaan.
خب من از اولش مطمئن بودم وقتی که ایشان رو انتخاب کردم، یعنی اولین روزی که دیدمش و تستایی که ازش گرفته شد، همون موقع مطمئن بودم که استعداد بسیار درخشانی داره.
From the first day I met Ishaan, I understood how talented he is.
روز اولی که اومد، خب یکمی کوچکتر از الان بود، الان چند سال گذشته که بزرگ شده.
The first day I met him and he came to my movie, he was very young and he was very in a teenager age.
و روز که اومده بود با دوچرخه اومده بود، خیلی هم نفس میزد، هیجان زیادی داشت.
The first day he came to me, he came with one cycle and he was talking very breathless and so excited.
یعنی استرس خیلی عجیبی داشت که حالا انتخاب شده میشه نمیشه.
He was so stressful that he will be nominated and selected or no.
و خب دیدم که خب خیلی جوانه، خیلی به نظرم بزرگتر از سنش بود، یعنی به لحاظ فکر، به لحاظ خیلی بزرگتر از سن خودش بود.
I found him more mature than his age that time.
خب خاصیت البته بالیوود همینه دیگه که روز که من اول دیدم با دو چرخه دیدمش اومد و بعد که معروف شد یه روز تو هتل دیدم با یه بنز شاسی بلند اومد با اسکورت اومد.
Yeah, it is the character of the Bollywood. First day I met him, he was on cycle, and after many years that he became famous, when I met him, he came with escort and with guard and with full-wheel drive car.
सुनना चाहते हैं और अगर ऐसा है तो प्लीज हाथ ऊपर करके मुझे पूछ लेना because I am the three-way translation. मुझे इसलिए यहाँ पर लाया गया है, so we can make this a three-way channel. So अगर कोई भी बात अगर पल्ले ना पड़े या कोई भी चीज अगर दोबारा सुनना चाहो मैं दोहरा दूंगा हिंदी में, मुझे प्लीज बोल देना. Does that work? Alrighty. Okay, sir. So I also want to ask you about your personal preference for working with non-actors. इनकी फिल्मों में हम अक्सर देखते हैं कि first time actors या फिर non-professional actors को वो मौका देते हैं, तो इसके बारे में मैं जानना चाहता हूँ उनसे कि उनकी प्रेफरेंस नॉन एक्टर्स की जो होती है वो किस वजह से.
البته ما خب احترام زیادی برای اون پیشه حرفه‌ای قائلم ولی
I have many respect for a professional actor and actress.
ولی تو فیلمایی که به هر حال خودم ساختم
But in the movies that I made my own,
شاید تا 90% آدمای معمولی همین کوچه بازار و خیابون بودن.
more than 90% of my actors, they were from the normal people, from the street and from the public. I found it.
Okay, pause.
Yeah,
okay, translated. मैं प्रोफेशनल एक्टर्स की बहुत इज्जत करता हूँ, लेकिन मेरी फिल्मों में 90% एक्टर्स जो होते हैं वो नॉन एक्टर्स होते हैं या नॉन प्रोफेशनल एक्टर्स होते हैं.
بعضی از اینا هم خب خیلی معروف شدن.
Some of them became very famous after that.
مثل ایشان.
Like Ishaan.
कितना तो आप समझिए.
بعضیاشون هم حتی تونستن حتی در جشنواره دنیا مثل ونیز یا جشنواره برلین جایزه بگیرن.
And some of them got awarded from Venice and Berlin Film Festival. They got awarded.
مثلا در فیلم آواز گنجشک‌ها Sing of Sparrows.
For example, in the movie of Sing of Sparrows, آواز گنجشک‌ها.
اون پدر توی فیلم نقش اول فیلم.
The first role of the movie, the father of the movie.
که قبلا تو فیلم‌های خودم برای اولین بار بازی کرده بود.
That he was playing in my other movies for the first time.
این تو برلین جایزه اول بازیگری گرفت.
He got the first actress award in Berlin Film Festival.
یا فیلم آخر من خورشید.
Or my last movie, Son of Heaven, پسر خورشید.
تمام این هیکلی که درست کردم اینو به آب بشه.
You have to destroy all of the body you made.
چون برات داستان بچه که برای تو خیابون بزرگ می‌شده.
Because you have to look like the boy that's raised up in the street. That's why.
و خب ایشان هم واقعا من دیدم که یک مدت کوتاه واقعا اراده خیلی قوی داشت و ظرف چند روز واقعا دیدم که واقعا ظرف 2 هفته 7 کیلومتر کم کرد. خیلی عجیب بود.
And it was interesting that he reduced weight in that short. And
I have to select. I think Majidi sir should have the onus of selecting. Sir, yeah, please, yeah. See you. He's like, "तो तेरी बस की बात नहीं."
The first guy who's standing is raising up you. He's the first one as a fair. It is the one he raised his hand. Okay, you. Yes. Yeah.
Hi, sir. Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
You're audible and visible, brother.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I have seen all your films, Children of Heavens, like I like the most, and the incident about the goldfish. That I would like to know more basically about your actors handling procedure, about the non-actors, especially in the Children of Heaven, because they were kids, and to handle them is a very tough thing. And how you handle your actors and non-actors in your mostly the films.
Known actors or non-actors?
Non-actors?
Non-actors.
Yes.
Okay.
Untrained, you can say, like the Children Heavens, they were the untrained actors, basically. His procedure.
حتی خوشبختانه توی چیلدرن آف هیون هر کسی که جلوی دوربینه، چه جلوی دوربین چه پشت همه آدمای کوچه بازار بودن. هیچ اونم که پروفشنال نبود.
Actually, fortunately, in Children of Heaven, all of the actors were unprofessional and all from public area.
توی بچه‌هاست، ولی تو فیلم‌های بعدی بوده که هم مهنر حرفه‌ای بوده، هم مثلا تو رنگ کوتاه یا ویلوتری ترکیب بوده.
But in my other movies, I have a combination of professional actress and non-professional, like رنگ خدا and here.
و خیلی سخته که بخوام الان تو اینجا تشریح کنم همه اون شرایط رو.
It's not easy to describe all of those situations now.
ولی چیزی که میتونم بگم، من هیچ وقت بازیگرایی که غیر حرفه‌ای هیچ وقت سناریو نمیدن. سناریو مثلا این داستان رو خیلی در واقع سناریو چیزی رو براشون.
Who's been extremely inspired, especially by all your films and of course Iranian cinema. The one thing that we find difficult in India as a filmmaker is to actually speak the global language of cinema, because we are, most of the time, we are not allowed to do that because everyone is looking at the commercial and the consumerism aspect and not the creative aspect. What is your advice to filmmakers like me who are really fighting to get the language of cinema spoken the way you speak it or some great masters speak it? What do you advise people like me to persistently continue, or what is it that I am missing out that I am not able to convey to funders or producers of people who actually support this kind of cinema? Because it's extremely difficult, much as we want to make the kind of cinema that you have inspired us to make, it's very difficult for us to make.
به هر حال خب سینما خب هم هنر هم صنعت.
Anyhow, cinema is art and industry as well.
طبیعیه که هر فیلمی که ساخته میشه باید بتونه بودجه‌شو در بیاره، بتونه ادامه کاربردی کنه که فیلم سازه.
It's normal that every movie needs finance and it has to earn to continue producing of that.
You just gave birth to a retrospective section, sir.
حالا من که صحبت به اینجا رسید، من میگم خود ما یعنی ایران
نشون میداده که توش به غیر از تلخی‌های زندگی زاویه امید یا زاویه زیبایی زندگی بود، ولی تقریبا میشه گفت همسن و سالای من همیشه نگاهشون برعکس من بود که فیلم‌های آقای مجیدی تلخ و تاریکه، یه جوری جشنواره پسنده. من دلم میخواست همیشه از خودتون بشنوم شما چه هدفی یا چه چیزی تو ذهنتون بوده برای ساختن این مدل فیلم‌ها. خیلی ممنونم.
She says that always from the young, from my adolescence when I was watching your movie, I was finding hope and good future from your movies. Maybe others, the adolescent in my age, they could not find the same feeling, but I want to hear from you. What is your own mindset from making such these movies?
خب این که خیلی واضحه به هر حال.
It is very obvious.
تأثیرش در مردمه دیگه. وقتی که مردم نسبت به یک اثر دل می‌بندن و دوست دارن، نتیجه اینه که به هر حال اون طرفی تونسته تأثیرش رو با مردم بگذاره دیگه.
When I see this impression from the people from my audience, I understand that what was in my mind, it could happen and it worked.
و امید همیشه چیزی بوده که من واقعا انسان اساسا با امید زنده است.
I believe in hope because human is alive with hope.
मैं हूँ दिबांग और मेरा सवाल हिंदी में है, नेपाली में ये ट्रांसलेट कर
Yeah,
मैं भी हूँ सर, मैं कब से बैठा हूँ कि कोई मुझे पूछ ले काम
ये
में।
हिंदी से सीधे
तो मैं भी बोलता हूँ सर।
आपकी जो इनकी फिल्म थी बहुत शानदार फिल्म जो मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है, चिल्ड्रंस फिल्म, पर मेरा सवाल रंगे खुदा पर है। उसका जो ओपनिंग है जिसमें ये एक हॉस्टल की कहानी है, अलग अलग बच्चे सब वहाँ ब्लाइंड हैं, सबके माता पिता आते हैं, ये बच्चा रह जाता है और इसको सुनाई देती है आवाज़ चिड़िया की और ये चिड़िया की तलाश में जाता है। ब्लाइंड बच्चा, छोटा सा पतला दुबला, चिड़िया उसको वहाँ मिलती है।
माफ कीजिएगा सर, जिस फिल्म की आप बात कर रहे हैं वो कलर ऑफ पैराडाइज, रंगे खुदा, नॉट चिल्ड्रन ऑफ हेवन सर।
Ishaan, you will translate?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
और वो चिड़िया उसको मिल जाती है और चिड़िया जब मिल जाती है तो तभी उसको बिल्ली की आवाज सुनाई देती है। ये देखिए कि बिल्कुल अंधा बच्चा है, बिल्ली के लिए वो तरफ पत्थर मारता है और उस चिड़िया को वो पेड़ पर चढ़कर वापस छोड़ता है उस घोंसले में। तो एक बात यह है कि जो आंख वाले नहीं कर सके बच्चे लोग वो बच्चा करता है। तो ये बात है, आपको ये फिल्म बनाते हुए कैसा लगा, क्या उसमें परेशानियां हुई? और जो दूसरा मेरा सवाल है वो ये है कि सबसे अच्छा कॉम्प्लीमेंट आपको अब तक क्या मिला? यानी मेरे को याद आता है कि मार्केस जो बड़े अच्छे राइटर हैं कोलंबिया के, उन्होंने कहा कि मेरे लिए सबसे अच्छा कॉम्प्लीमेंट ये था कि एक महिला ने कहा कि मैंने पूरी किताब अपने हाथ से लिखी, ये महसूस करने के लिए कि आप वो किताब लिखते हुए कैसा महसूस कर रहे थे। ये सीना भी
सर मैं एक दरखास्त करूंगा, इनमें से एक सवाल पूछ लीजिए ताकि स्टूडेंट्स को भी मौका मिल जाए पूछने का, जो भी आपको सही लगे।
خسته نباشید. من از هندی به فارسی مستقیم. Directly from Hindi to فارسی. دوستان من میپرسن که توی فیلم رنگ خدا
Last one, the last one. Yeah, that one. Yes.
Just go for it.
I can't hear you.
हेबड़े फाड़ के। और हिंदी में बोलना है यार, somebody represent us also. Come on, let's go. इस बार मैं ट्रांसलेट करूँगा। आपने मौका नहीं दिया सर।
एक बात, like I never thought that I am going to like sit here in this hall and sorry यार उनसे बात कर रहा हूँ। अच्छा ठीक है, मतलब मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि मैं यहाँ पर आऊँगा और यहाँ पर एक्चुअली मैंने देखा यार ईशान आ रहे थे तो मैंने सोचा चलो देख लेते। मैंने सौ मैंने देखा यहाँ पर one of the
Can you please explain again because your voice was not audible for us because I have to.
Sir, he's asking you why you think I'm the best actor in the world.
First.
No, sir, it's a joke.
No, sir.
No, please hold your horses. He's saying that he didn't imagine that he would be in the presence of one of the most celebrated filmmakers in the world. He had just happened to walk into this session because of certain reasons.
And now I'm actually talking to you guys, so it's a big deal.
Carry on.
So yeah, the question is.
हिंदी में
सवाल ये है कि चिल्ड्रन ऑफ हेवन मैंने फिल्म देखी है एंड उसमें एक पर्टिकुलर सीन है जिसमें द प्रोटैगनिस्ट, द चाइल्ड प्रोटैगनिस्ट, वो अपने फादर के साथ एक पॉश एरिया में जाते हैं, वहाँ पर बड़े बड़े घर हैं एंड वहाँ पर वो जॉब ढूंढ रहे हैं एज अ गार्डनर और समथिंग, जो भी जॉब मिल जाए उन्हें।
इंग्लिश में पूछ ले यार।
एंड यार डिसाइड कर लो यार वो।
डिसाइड तो कोई भी नहीं कर पा रहा।
Ishaan, please translate. Otherwise, I will ask other people.
There's a scene in the film. Correct me if I'm wrong, where the kid is looking for a job and he enters a posh society. A job as a gardener. And he enters a posh society. Carry on.
Yeah, English. So, I just wanted to ask you, how do you feel when like filmmakers
Which
try to
movie?
represent
Sorry, which movie?
Children of Heaven?
Children of Heaven. Okay.
Yeah, so when filmmakers try to represent some social hierarchies and class struggles in their films, and how important that is to actually represent certain social issues or social inequalities in films. And also, one more thing, there is a Bollywood adaptation of your film, Children of Heaven, Bam Bam Bole. So if you have seen that film, I want your opinion on that.
Bam Bam Bole.
Bam Bam Bole.
The first question was not very clear. Can you please explain? He wants to know about that scene of that movie.
With your permission. So he wants to know that scene represented a commentary on classism, differences in social classes, like he said, hierarchy in society. So you want to know what is his position on that? Is that right? Bol de bhai. Yeah.
It's not clear. Is the question? Who can explain?
Next question.
وارد یه منطقه میشه که یه منطقه پرشه، یعنی آدمای پولدار زندگی میکنن و میگی که من احساس میکنم که شما دارین طبقه بندی اجتماعی رو نشون میدید. نظرتون در مورد اون چیه، در مورد طبقه بندی اجتماعی و چجوری از سینما به عنوان یک میدیم استفاده میکنید که این مشکلات طبقات اجتماعی که تو ایران هم هست الان نشون بدید؟
من کاملا درسته.
It's completely true. Yes.
به هر حال طبقه اون فیلم تلاش میکنه که به هر حال فاصله طبقاتی رو نشون بده.
We are trying to show different type of socio-economical level in that movie.
ولی یه نکته مهمی در همون هم هست.
But there is one important point in that part.
علی با اینکه به هر حال از طبقه خیلی پایینیه.
Even that person that is from the low class or from low socio-economical level.
وقتی بالای شبه حسرتش رو نمیکنه.
When he's coming to the higher economical, socio-economical level society, he doesn't feel regret or he doesn't feel حسرتش رو نمیخوره. Craving for it, or he's happy with his own level. He's not feeling small in that situation.
و تسلیم در اون شرایط چیز نمیشه. یعنی اون کاراکتر و عزت نفسش رو حفظ میکنه.
And he helps him in that situation. He doesn't give up and doesn't get inferiority feeling.
و باز این نکته دیگه در همون فیلم هست.
The other point in this movie is that
توی یه خونه‌ای که میرن یه پسر بچه‌ایه.
when they go in one house, there is a small boy.
که تو اون خونه که میرن باغبونی کنن، پسر بچه طبقه بالا با علی بازی میکنه بدون اینکه اون فاصله طبقاتی رو در واقع احساس بکنه. نشون میده که بعد دنیای بچه‌ها چقدر دنیای صمیمیه که اصلا فاصله طبقاتی درش معنی نداره.
In that scenes, I show that how much this.
Same auditorium, ठीक है, और आपका इंटरव्यू लिया जा रहा था. आज 2023 में आप इस तरफ है जहाँ पे आप किसी का इंटरव्यू ले रहे हैं. आपको कैसा फील हो रहा है?
मुझे लगता है मुझे वापस उसी सीट पे चला जाना चाहिए.
और अगर आपको याद होगा,
नहीं, मेरे लिए बहुत सौभाग्य की बात है. मैं ज़्यादा वक्त नहीं लेना चाहूँगा, लेकिन आज का जो मौका है वो मेरे लिए अहम इसलिए है क्योंकि आप सबको एक मौका मिल रहा है कि आप मजीदी सर से बात कर सकें, उनकी प्रोसेस समझ सकें. आई थिंक cinema has a language that is beyond borders, and that is what's beautiful about it. कि चाहे आप कहीं से भी हों, the emotion feels the same. It doesn't feel like it's a foreign emotion. And I think his films, because they are so humane and so beautiful, they hit you directly here, and that is what made me a fan. And I'm so grateful that I get to share the stage with Majidi sir today and pick his brain and let you a small insight into what it means to work and collaborate with somebody who is truly not only a distinguished you know, filmmaking icon, but also a very beautiful human being. आप सब ने देखा कि जब वो उस बच्ची की बात कर रहे थे तो वो उनकी आंखें नम हो गई और and he was overwhelmed and short for words. That's what makes him the filmmaker that he is. इनको माइक दे दीजिए please.
Pink shirt senior guy, yeah. He was the
Thank you very much. Time is almost over. मैं बोलना चाहता था इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ. मैं हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों में बोलूँगा सर. मैंने लव लेटर लिखा आपके लिए.
क्या लिखा है सर माफी जी?
I have written something in English.
Love letter for him.
I can't understand.
Respect.
He's written a love letter for Majidi sir.
Respected
Prem Patra.
Please listen. Respected Majid sir, your selection of titles for films has created curiosity in my mind. The titles of your films are Children from Heaven, Beyond the Clouds. Certainly you are a lover of nature, and a sentence comes in your film which I have seen for the first time, and the sentence in the film is in the memory of God. I give you, sir, full marks for your personality. You are inspired by goddess of freedom. Thank you very much for giving time.
I can't explain because I can't hear his voice too much.
He's saying that, would you like to translate, Jason? He's saying that from Children to Heaven to Beyond the Clouds, he is a huge fan. He said for the first time he has seen a sentence before a film that says, in the name of God. And he wants to give you full marks for your personality. Sir!
Thank you so much. Yeah, please, you. The black shirt. Yeah. It's over. Session is over.
The very last question, and then we'll wrap it up.
मैं हिंदी में बात करूंगा ईशान. मेरा नाम गगन गौतम है और सबसे पहले मैं ये कहूँगा कि ये फिल्म हमें बहुत अच्छी लगी और इस बात के लिए मैं दैनिक जागरण फिल्म फेस्टिवल का बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ और जोरदार तालियों के साथ. ईशान, 2-3 बातें हैं, बहुत छोटी. चांद के पास वाला जो सीन था बहुत खूबसूरत सीन था जिसमें मेरी खुद की आंखें नम हो गई और मेरे पीछे जो मैं देख रहा था, सुन रहा था, सिसकियों से कहीं ना कहीं हम रो रहे थे. दूसरा जो सीन था जब एक टॉप पर वो लेडी जाती है और अपने बच्चे को चांद दिखा रही होती है, छोटी छोटी बारीकियों का ख्याल रखा है सर ने. जो लेडी इंस्पेक्टर है उस सीन को सुनने समझने के बाद वो ईयर रिंग को वापस लौटा देती है. इस बात के लिए सर का शुक्रिया अदा करिएगा कि बहुत बारीकियों का सर ने ख्याल रखा है. बहुत नेचुरल एक्टर्स हमें देखने को मिले हैं. तीसरा एक सीन था जहां फाइट कर रहे होते हैं. कबूतरों को यार ये बताइए कहीं कोई नुकसान तो नहीं हुआ था उस पर. और लास्ट में एक बात, भाषा को अपनी पकड़ के सर ने बहुत सारी बातें कही हैं. भाषा एक बहुत बड़ी बाधा हो जाती है कभी कभी किसी की जिंदगी में. कोई कुछ करना चाहता है लेकिन उसको अंग्रेजी नहीं आती या कोई दूसरी भाषा नहीं आती. सर ने मुझे लगता है कि उस बैरियर को, बाधा को तोड़ते हुए हिंदी फिल्म बहुत अच्छी बनाई, बहुत खूबसूरत बनाई. थैंक यू सो मच.
There are a couple of things. One thing that he mentioned was there were several scenes in the film that struck an emotional chord, and many people were found to be feeling emotional and even sobbing. So he wants to thank you for that. He mentioned the scene in the end where Malvika takes the young kid and shows him the moon in the jail, in the prison. And there's a lady cop, a constable, who sees this moment and she puts the ring that Malvika gave her back on that staircase. He said such details are very beautiful and a gift to the audience, and for that he wants to thank you. And he also said wonderful actors, even in smaller parts we got to see because of you, so thank you. The third question was to me, did the pigeons get hurt in that scene? यार मैं कई रातों तक नहीं सो पाया उस सीन के बाद, तो ये आपने पुराने घाव पे नमक छिड़क दिया. But no, there was a safety guy and there was a net and we made sure that the pigeons were not harmed, and that was the difficult portion of that scene because I could not look or be careful with them because it was a very raw moment emotionally, but we took very good care of them. None of them were hurt. One of them I thought was hurt, but turned out to be fine. Flew away. The चौथी चीज क्या बोली थी आपने? Bhasha. He said that sometimes language can become an impediment in conveying the emotion, but you were able to convey the emotion despite that, and for that he wants to thank you.
Thank you. All of you, Mr. Mahesh, please. Also, Mr. Vinod Srivastava from Jagran to present a hamper from Blossom Kochar for all of you. And we have all of you on stage.
Thank you so much, Ishaan. Thank you, everybody. I am one of Mr. Majid's friends. I'm not translator, so if I had some gap in between because I'm not from the translation industry, but I am as his family friends. That's why I was with him. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Leila. Thank you, and thank you also, dear sir, for translating that one question. Thank you very much. Thank you. अब किसी को हिंदी में उसका ट्रांसलेशन चाहिए जो साहब फारसी में बोल रहे थे उनको पकड़ लीजिए बाद में बाहर जाते हुए. Your name, sir? Sira. Sina. Thank you so much, everybody. Big round of applause for sir.